Hello, hello, the very fine children of Year 1, and welcome to your home learning video. It's all about fractions. We've been learning about them in class this week. So we've been learning about finding fractions of a whole thing. So say this tomato here. If I want to find half of it, I need to split it into two equal pieces. So I think that looks about half to me. And we've been learning about quarters, of course, as well, 4 equal pieces. If we want to find a fraction of an amount, so here I've got 6 tomatoes. If I want to find half of that, I need to split that amount into 2 equal groups. So a little bit different if we're finding the fraction of a shape or the fraction of an amount. So welcome to your home learning video. Now, as usual, we're going to start with a little game, and the game is called Is It Half? Have a look at this banana. Is it cut in half? Yes or no? Tell the person that you're working with and why.
That's our banana.
Excuse my wife there. What about this one? Is this half that's circled of the dice? This is the moon. Can we see half? And finally, the shape that I've made from Lego. Is half of it blue? Let's have a look at those examples. So our banana, it is not half because there are two pieces, but they're not equal. This one is smaller than this one, so that one isn't a half. Here we've got 6 dice, and 3 is half of 6. So I can see there's 3 is the part, 6 is the whole, and because 3 is half of 6, that is a half. This one was an image that I found that was for half of the moon. Of course, there is the whole moon there, but we can only see half of it because the sun will be shining on this half here. And then if we have a look at our Lego pattern here, of course, it's not half because this piece is smaller than this piece. If you have a look here, we've got 8 dots on this one, 6 on this one, and so it's not quite half. Now, for your home learning test this week, we want you to find and think about halves and quarters in lots of different ways in your world. So, think first of all about your age. How old are you? Are you 5.5? Are you 6.5? Are you 6.25? What about your family? In your family, are there half boys and half girls? Half adults and half children? Is it a quarter boys and 3/4 girls? What about a driving distance? If you were to drive for quarter of an hour, where might you get to? What if you drive for half an hour? With your hands, can you show how big is half a metre? Maybe how big is a quarter of a metre? Can you show the person that you're working with a half turn or a quarter turn? And what about finding on a clock? What does a quarter look like on a clock? And what about a half? Being able to find halves and quarters in your real world experience is really helpful. It shouldn't take you long. What would be great is if you can write down 1 or 2 examples, maybe 2 or 3 examples of halves and quarters from this list in your home learning book. We'll really look forward to having a look at them. Have a great time, and we will see you back in class.